Many people think that you need to dig or sink to the bottom to find the treasure. But in fact, things that cost millions can be found at home. In this video, 6 of the most expensive things found at home. Number 1. Many people make hiding places in their houses and hide jewelry. Years later, the new owners of the house find the caches. In 2015, an ordinary American family decided to make repairs at home. When they dismantled the floor, they saw a secret safe. Inside was $51,000, a bottle of 1960 whiskey, and a book that had a card in it. It said, "Alan, you must read this." The lucky ones turned out to be honest and started looking for Alan, but in 2 years they never found him. What would you do with the treasure? Would you take it for yourself or look for the owner? Write your opinion in the comments, only honestly. Number 2. 4 years ago, New Yorker George Davis was cleaning out his attic when he spotted a battered box with a small figurine inside. At first, George did not attach any importance to her, indeed, just an ordinary figure. It turned out to be the work of the famous jeweler Faber's, and Emperor Nicholas II ordered this figurine in 1912. It was not possible to find out how the figurine ended up in the attic in New York. It was recently sold at auction for $5 million. Leave a like if you would like to find something like this at home. Number 3. In 2014, an American found a door in the basement of his house, behind which there was another door with a combination lock. He opened the lock and found himself in a small room with strange things, among which were envelopes from different countries in different languages, gold and silver jewelry, money and a bunch of strange cassettes. And there was also a note that said, "Save yourself." Someone was advised to flee, like a horror movie. The owner of the house decided that it would be safer to hand everything over to the police, but the owner of the treasure has not yet been found. Number 4. There are many stories about secret rooms in cinema and literature, but they all appeared for a reason. Here is an example. Recently, the newlyweds bought an old apartment in Palermo in Italy and decided to make repairs there. In one of the rooms they noticed blue under a layer of plaster. Then gold and silver Arabic inscriptions. It turned out that the walls and ceiling were covered with such drawings. According to historians, various magical rituals took place in such rooms in the 18th and 19th centuries. Number 5. The great artist Van Gogh painted many paintings, some are still lost. It turned out that the painting, Sunset at Montmajour, had been in the attic of a Norwegian house for many years. The former owner was an amateur collector. He thought it was a fake, so he kept it in the attic. 100 years later, the new owner, having discovered the canvas, took it for examination. It turned out that this is the original, painted by Van Gogh. The cost of the painting is several $1 million. Number 6. Another find was discovered by the American Jerry Cantom in 2015. Shortly after buying the house, the man was cleaning the basement and saw several layers of plywood. Behind the partition there was a hole in the wall, inside of which there were boxes with cartridges and precious coins. Like someone was preparing for the apocalypse. Do not forget to go to the Mogol TV group on VKontact, put like, subscribe to the channel and leave comments under this video.